just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won.
Hey guys, and welcome to hold up. Did you guys know that 58.9% of you aren't subscribed? Like, what are you doing? It doesn't hurt. Hit that subscribe button. Or, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. You got 5 seconds to hit that like button, subscribe button, that little notification bell, and comment down below that you did it. Or, you have bad luck for the rest of your life. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you hit it? Comment down below if you did. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hey guys, and welcome to part 5 of Whatif Deku was a true alpha werewolf. First things first, you guys smash the last like goal, so I'm up here at 65 likes, going slow. And secondly, if you guys did watch my... Let me put this on silent, sorry guys. Where's the button? There it is. And so the new like goes 65 likes, and if you watch my last video, you'd see I have a voice changer. So yeah.
Let's get into this. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, also, for the next video, what raw would you prefer? Ready? This raw?
Or this one. The first one's number 1, this one's number 2. Ready? Or this one. Oh, ready? 3, 2, 1. This is number 3. That one. So yeah, I might either do 1 or 2 today. I'm not sure about number 3 because it's the current. You'll have a chance. Okay, one sec guys, let me just mute everything in my bloody house and we'll get on to the story. Oh, I'm still on Voicechanger.
If you guys didn't understand what I just said, sorry, I just said, let's get into this thing while I mute everything in my house. Last time I left off, Deku, the villains attacked USJ, and then Toga saw Deku. Toga loved the blood red colour in his eyes, and just because of that she fell in love with him, and she decided to change her ways. But doing this, a part of her neck got crumbled and she nearly died. Deku decided to honour her choice to, you know what I mean, become a hero, and he bit her, making her into a werewolf. Then out of retaliation, Shigaraki did this, nearly killed Todoroki by crumbling his right side. Deku then had to bite him as well, but when Shigaraki reappeared, Deku grabbed his arm and ripped it off, and then stubbed his hand through his gut. Shigaraki somehow lived. Yeah, let's get into this. And also, All Might agrees with Deku, and Toga isn't even questioned. She's allowed to join Class 1A. Let's go to 2 days after the attack. Toga was walking into Class 1A, and everyone in Class 1A doesn't really have a problem with her, except for Uraraka, since Deku clearly likes her. And she likes Deku. But Class 1B is getting annoying. Anyway, that's just all you need to know for now. Deku and Toga and Todoroki and Scott, and the rest of the pack. And I'm actually going to name the members of this pack. At least some of them. There are 4 other werewolves. One of them is Leo. One of them is Lydia, one is Melia, and one is Styles. Not Leo, I mean Liam. One's Liam, one's Melia, one's Lydia, and one is Styles. And on that Team Wolf, these are all werewolves, not banshees and all that. And yeah, they're all walking along, and Toga and Todoroki are learning about their abilities. And it's a bit awkward with Toga and Deku because they keep on saying something that sounds a bit like, ooh, they like each other, and then they both start blushing. And time goes by, Deku and Toga both learn, Toga and Todoroki both learn to master the transformation. They can partly transform whenever they want, better and fangs, they can make the eyes glow to see better, they can hear better. And they've had to learn the tough way that Deku has full control over them when he wants it. The amount of arguments they've had and went to fight, and Deku has to roar them to stop. Insane. And Bakugo's getting along with them as well. Bakugo is with them most of it. He's actually starting to get along with them. Unlike the original where he'd insult Icy Hot every single day. Well, he still does insult him every single day, but not like every single hour. And they're starting to get along. Anyway, a week passes where they had the week off. And the day he's leaving school, his mum's walking him to the door. When he opens it, Toga and Todoroki are waiting for him there. And he's a bit like, oh, hey guys. And he looks at Toga and says, hey, Toga. And his mum's like, Deku, and pulls him back inside. And not Deku, she's like, Izuku, pulls him back inside. Is that a girl? And out of a reaction, he transforms a bit, partly from being embarrassed.
No.
And his mum gets a bit scared by this and backs off a bit, and he apologises, and she's got used to this a bit by now. And she pulls out a water bottle and sprays it in the face. It's a running joke that they have. And she's like, oh, thanks. And when she opens the door again, Toga's a bit flushed as Todoroki explained to her what his mum just pulled him inside for. And she introduces herself, and Todoroki and Toga explain how Deku saved them by giving them new quirks. And this confuses Inko, but she doesn't question it until Deku gets home. Anyway, they go to school. When they get in there, there's a huge ruckus, as Class 1B is trying to force them inside the class. And one ginger-headed twat who apparently can copy quirks breaks into the class and yells at, where's Izuku, Midori and Bakugo? And Deku's just sitting down, and he comes over there all acting proud and says, I in Class 1B are going to show you how we are superior to you in every way. And Deku just looks at him and says, sure, but there's a reason you're 1B and we're 1A. We're better. As Deku's a bit focused on what happened this morning with his mum and Toga, and he can't really be asked. This annoys one of the kids, and he goes to grab Deku and to try to steal his quirk. But Deku just pushes him away. The guy takes it as he wants to. I can't remember the blonde-headed guy's name. Comment down below what his name is. He takes it as a signal that Deku wants to fight, and he lunges at Deku. Before he can do anything, Deku lets out a growl, and Toga's caught his fist. But then, without expecting it, the guard tries to copy Toga's quirk, and he realizes he can't. And then he picks up Toga instead and tries slamming it into a wall. When he slams it even slightly, Deku stands up and roars at him. He's annoyed. This makes the guy shake a bit, but before Deku even jumps in, Todoroki's grabbed his wrist and snapped it, and he chucks him across the class. But now Deku's fully transformed.
You'll pay. And he jumps up and... Oh, sorry, no.
And he jumps up and rungs at him.
I'm gonna get you.
He picks the blonde-headed twat up and chucks him on the wall. Then he chucks him in the air and punches him. Behind him comes Todoroki with a slash to the... with like a slash in his leg. They're like doing a cool combo, like one of them attacks and then ducks behind and the other one comes up. Then Toga comes up with a quick punch to like the stomach and the ribs. And then Bakugo, who everyone keeps on forgetting is part of his pack, comes up with an explosion, launching him out the class. Aizawa comes running up and sees the kids blown into the wall. Then he sees Deku enraged in his transformation. He goes to cancel it. And Deku doesn't realise this yet again.
That's how you get you ever slam on the wall again. I will rip your throat out.
That has to do. I still have to put on a slight voice, guys, to make this sound a bit cooler. Oh, 1 sec, I need a drink. And Aizawa knows that Deku's enraged, and he looks at the kid and says, "What happened?" But Bakugo looks up another explosion, still annoyed. And that's when a huge gust of wind comes away, blowing the explosion back. It's the girl with the big hands. And then... oh, my feet are cold. And then Aizawa asks what happened yet again, and Deku explains. He came into class and tried to pick a fight with me. When he tried to punch me, Toga stopped him and he slammed Toga into a wall, so I chucked him across the class. Then a punch, and I chucked him again and punched him. And then he realizes that he's going too far. Oh wait, let me put a voice in again. No wait, he's not transformed. I only have that cool, this cool.
Hey guys, or sometimes. Hey guys.
When Deku's transformed, and yeah, so this is Deku's normal voice right now. Now, as I was like, okay, then why? And then continue, and then he says, and Toga came up and slashed at him, and then Todoroki did the same. Then Bakugo used an explosion and blasted him out of the class. It's all fair, I say. Aizawa just sends the kid to a recovery girl and tells everyone about the tournament. So while they're all training for the tournament, Todoroki and Toga and Deku are getting along. And to the point it gets to, Toga challenges Deku. If I can land one blow on you, you go out with me. Or if I can draw blood, you go out with me. And Deku agrees to it. Toga lunges at Deku, and Deku's easily repeatedly. And then he swipes one of his claws up to stop him. And then he grabs Toga's hands, one of his fingers, because he's immobilized Toga, and scratches his cheek with her claw. And then he says, I guess we're going out now. And then they do the mission. So yeah, that's our new ship, Toga and Deku. I'll evaluate more on that later. Now we go to the sports festival. The first challenge is the race. And on night before, Deku has 3 allies. Bakugo, Toga, and Todoroki. And then they discuss a plan. When they say start, Deku and Toga and Todoroki tear their nails, like get rid of their shoes. Or they all have special shoes where when they activate their claws, they can pop out the part without damaging them. Thanks to that sciencey girl. And then Todoroki freezes all the floor. And Todoroki, Toga and Deku run on all 4s using their claws to grip. And they're moving at insane speed. And Bakugo goes right above them using his explosions. They've agreed that after they're freezing, they're not gonna try to work together. It isn't decided who's getting first, they have to race for it. And that's what they do. Deku's easily winning until he gets to the landmines. And everyone keeps on thinking Deku has fall. And when he gets to it, they all say, now you need to slow down a bit. And he laughs and he just jumps all over it and lands in that cave again. And then he turns around. He wants to test something that he was told by Scott, that Scott figured out himself. He roars at Toga, Bakugo and Todoroki. Toga's eyes glow the brightest they've ever glown. Same with Todoroki. And Bakugo's explosions get quite a bit bigger. With that single roar, Deku's boosted their abilities and they're flying down after him. And he realizes if he doesn't move soon, they're gonna beat him. So he goes away from his transformation and goes full cow, 20%, and he zooms past the finish line. Because he doesn't want everyone to see Squawk straight away. Then we get to the 4-man squad. Of course, the team's Toga, Bakugo, Deku, and Toga. Todoroki. And then it begins. Straight away, people charge at him, and Deku doesn't have none of it. This scares people off a bit, and Deku, Todoroki, and Toga join in. Everyone backs off except for the blonde-headed twat. And where Deku's on top, he tells them all, don't worry, I got this. Transform and jumps off, and he kicks the guy in the face, stealing his headband. Unlike the original, you can actually hurt each other as long as it's not to the point where they're critically injured. And the guy laughs and says, I might have a bloody nose, but you're gonna lose. You're gonna touch the ground. Deku laughs and he flicks his fingers, shooting there, and he flies back to his team. He shoots over them a bit, but Todoroki lunges up and grabs him. And this annoys the blonde-headed twat. So yeah. Unlike the original, since Deku got on a team with a lot of people, I'd say his points go from 10 million to 20 million, so that made him even more desirable. And then he realised that even though he's easily won, he still has to do combat. And he finds this funny. Everyone's finally going to respect him for how strong he really is. First up is... Who is the first people? Oh yeah, the fangirls and the... I'm just going to do the main fights. Okay, first is Deku versus Todoroki. And Deku doesn't transform straight away. Actually, stop. Go back. Todoroki's walking in the hallway. And this is where Endeavor stops him. And he says, you will use your fire side whether you like it or not. And Todoroki, holding his transformation, says, no, I won't. Deku walks past this and he sees Endeavor's fist raised about to punch Todoroki. And he roars. This scares Endeavor and he looks. And Todoroki takes this as an okay for him to transform as well. Endeavor hears a growl. And he looks down to see Todoroki's claws are digging into his arm and he's transformed. He gets shocked a bit. But before he can do anything, Todoroki pulls his arm off him. Doesn't rip Endeavor's arm off, like takes Deku's hand off him and picks him up and slams into the wall and says,
I'm not using my fire side, get over it.
Then Deku runs up. He's not transformed anymore. Endeavor looks at Deku and looks at Todoroki and yells, where did you get that power? You shouldn't have that quirk. Your quirk... Ice heat or hot and cold or whatever. Fire and ice. Why do you have the same transformation as him? We all saw that little video of the USJ attack. And Deku explains. He now transforms again as Endeavor.
Well, your son has the same quirk as me, because he's part of my pack. Now he has a werewolf beta quirk. I'm werewolf true alpha, meaning I'm in charge of him. But matter. All that means is you're not in charge of him anymore. He's his own person, and he sends
Todoroki away. And he looks at Endeavor. Endeavor says, okay, I see, but please make him use his fire side. He needs to if he ever wants to surpass All Might. Deku laughs and he growls.
If anyone surpasses All Might, it's me. Now leave.
And other than that, Endeavor leaves. And he walks off. He doesn't want to admit that Deku scared him. Now we'll go to Deku versus Todoroki. Neither of them transform. Deku just goes to full cow. When Todoroki launches his ice, he just flicks it 100%. But instead of breaking his fingers, it has the same result except for it's stronger. And Todoroki realizing after the first blast that he can't beat Deku with ranged attacks. He transforms and growls. Everyone's shocked. Okay guys.
This is going to be Todoroki's voice. And this is going to be Deku's voice.
Everyone's shocked. How can he have the same quirk as the Izuku Midoriya? And how can he have a fire and ice quirk? And then Deku transform as well. Todoroki yells at him.
It's time. Let's settle this.
Deku laughs.
You're not gonna do nothing.
And then they charge at each other. So that's the voice I have to do for it to sound the same on the voice changer. With a huge roar from both of them. They clash. Todoroki and Deku both land their punches, but as Todoroki flies, Deku holds his ground. But before Todoroki slams into the ground, Deku catches him and slams him into the arena again. And he yells.
It's not over yet.
He picks him back up and slams him again, and again, and again. Then he roars.
If you maybe use your fire side, we wouldn't have to do this. It's your power, not his. That just says your werewolf powers are not mine. It's yours.
Todoroki then realizes that what Deku's trying to do, and he's right. And as Deku chucks him to the other side of the ring, Todoroki stands up, still transformed. Which is a first. Normally he can't hold his werewolf transformation on top of his what's it called? His quirk, but now he can. And it explodes in fire.
You want my full power? Here it is.
Todoroki and Deku charge each other, same as before, but now Deku has one for all, 100% activated. And unlike before, Midnight and the Concrete Guy don't try to stop it. As they know now that Todoroki has the strength bust, it's not even going to be worth it. They're still going to clash and hit each other. And so they clash. They're holding each other back. Deku yells, "Impressive! Is that your full power?"
No.
Todoroki yells, and he explodes more. Deku starts harnessing his true power again.
Neither is mine. Full power, 500%.
Todoroki's shocked and overwhelmed by this power war, and Deku starts pushing them back just by the sheer force. He starts creating a bigger force behind him, launching more ice, more fire, barely pushing Deku back.
Oh, damn it, Deku, how you this strong? I will beat you. No way, Todoroki. Full power. 1500%. USA, not USA, I mean Detroit, Manchester. Smash.
He launches Todoroki out of the ring and everyone's applauding. Wow, go, 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 go Deku, go Deku. They all start chanting, Deku, 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 Deku. And if you're wondering what happened to Mine Guy, he's coming up next. Rokori also supposed to heal his Deku, but he just makes his eyes flare red. And
Don't worry, recover, girl. I'm fine.
and all of Deku's injuries start healing. And Rokori goes amazed. Then the mind control guy comes on. Actually, now it's Toga versus Uraka. Toga and Uraka rush at each other. And Toga realizes straight away that she needs to transform. So she jumps back against Uraka's first strike.
Hey there, pretty girl. It's time to fight. Oh, I'm gonna start trying to use a feminine voice. Tell me how this sounds. Hey, there, Uraka. I have some bad news for you. I haven't told anyone yet. Me and Deku are going out now. Me and Izuku are going out now. And she jumps. Also,
And she jumps, creating a huge explosion behind her, like of wind. And lunges at Uraka. Uraka barely dodges.
I'm not getting away yet.
and Toga spinning kicks lands on a solid blow on Uraraka's hip. But then Uraraka makes herself weightless, barely saving herself from falling out, and she realised she's basically a punching bag.
Too bad, ain't it?
And Toga appears right in front of her, like above her, and slams her fist down.
This script's a mini tornado, like surrounding them.
And Toga's just standing there unfazed, and everyone's applauding, and she runs up and gives Deku a kiss. Bakugo's hand explodes. He's like, that Deku got a girl before me! And then it's... Deku versus Bakugo. But that'll be on it next time, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, remember, like, subscribe, hit that like button. Oh yeah, and don't forget, I'm just gonna make sure you double hear this. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. Also, forget what I was about to say. Anyway, bye guys, and don't forget,
Stay awesome.
I have to sleep in now.